We are honored this evening to welcome you all to the celebration of the 94th anniversary of the Republic of Turkey. Now, I would like to present the program of the ceremony. First, there will be a minute of silence in memory of the victims of the recent terror attack, followed by our national anthems. Then, the speech of Mr. Ambassador Olgan Bekar, the speech of His Excellency Mr. Prime Minister. Now, I would like to ask everyone to please rise for a moment of silence in memory of the victims of the recent terror attacks. Bir dakikalık saygı duruşu. Please remain standing for the national anthems. Now, I invite Ambassador Olgan Bekar to deliver his speech.
Your Excellency Hasan Ali Kaire, Prime Minister of the Federal Republic of Somalia, Your Excellency, Excellencies, Presidents of the Federal Member States, distinguished guests, sisters and brothers. It's a great pleasure for me to welcome you here in the Turkish Embassy compound today on the National Day of the Republic of Turkey. We are grateful that you are all here today sharing in this special occasion as we celebrate 94th anniversary of the proclamation of the Republic of Turkey. We are pleased to see so many friends, politicians, intellectuals, faith leaders and dignitaries among us. I believe that your attendance is the testimony of our unbreakable Turkish-Somali brotherhood wherever they live in the world. Sisters and brothers, at the outset, I would like to express my sadness for the latest terrorist attack perpetrated in Mogadishu yesterday. We have learned with great sorrow that the attack has claimed at least 20 lives. Turkey strongly condemns this heinous terrorist attack. We wish God's mercy upon those who lost their lives in the attack, convey our condolences to the families who lost their loved ones, and wish speedy recovery to the wounded. Just 2 weeks ago, the 14 October terrorist attack had claimed almost 400 innocent Somali people. These attacks have galvanized the Somali society in the fight against terrorism. The unity and solidarity against terrorism exhibited by every segment of the society is very inspiring and encouraging. We have to be determined against challenges to secure a bright and prosperous future for the Somali nation. Today, the main imminent priority should focus on working to develop institutional capacity of the security forces. Increasing the means and capabilities of the security forces should be considered as the first step in the fight against terrorism, rather than criticizing the relevant authorities or institutions for the terrorist attack. The aim of the terror is to destabilize the whole country so that the miserable conditions of the ordinary Somali remain as it stands. The aim of the terror is to prevent the normalization process in Somalia so that the welfare, stability, security could not be achieved. The aim of the terror is to kill innocent Somali children, youth, women, and elders without any discrimination. The barbaric attacks perpetrated recently testify to this fact. Distinguished guests, the fight against terrorism requires national solidarity, unity, and integrity. It also requires a collective fighting. Everybody should assume his or her responsibility in this collective fighting. With reference to our President Recep Tayyip Erdogan's mantra, one flag, one state, one nation, one homeland, unity and integrity of Somalia should be made of paramount importance. We call on all stakeholders to seize the momentum and actively engage with a view to achieving this national consensus. I would also like to refer to the founder of our republic, Atatürk's speech to Turkish youth in 1927. I replaced only one word, Turkish, with Somali in these sentences. Somali youth, your first duty is ever to preserve and defend the national independence, the Somali Republic. It is your duty to save the independence, the Somali Republic. The strength that you will need for this is mighty in noble blood which flows in your veins. Today, the relationship between Turkey and Somalia has gained a new dimension as a strategic partnership, particularly after the latest visit of His Excellency Prime Minister Hasan Ali Kayre to Ankara. Turkey will increase its assistance to Somalia in the fight against terrorism. Turkey will continue to stand by Somali people and its government in the fight against terrorism. As your brother and sister, we will work with you no matter what the circumstances are. Now, I am going to share with you the message of His Excellency Recep Tayyip Erdogan, President of the Republic of Turkey, of which you can find the transcript on your tables. Cumhurbaşkanımız Sayın Recep Tayyip Erdoğan'ın 29 Ekim mesajını okuyorum. Değerli vatandaşlarım, geleceğimizin teminatı sevgili gençler, aziz kardeşlerim, bugün Türk milleti olarak şanlı tarihimizde çok önemli bir dönüm noktasını, Cumhuriyetimizin ilanının 94. seneyi devriyesini kutluyoruz. Ülkemizde ve yurt dışında yaşayan milyonlarca vatandaşımızın her birinin Cumhuriyet Bayramı'nı tebrik ediyorum. Bu vesileyle 1000 yıldır aziz vatan topraklarının müdafası için bir gonca gül gibi toprağa düşen kahraman şehitlerimize Yüce Mevla'dan rahmet ve mağfiret diliyorum. Başta Cumhuriyetimizin banisi, Kurtuluş Savaşımızın muzaffer komutanı Gazi Mustafa Kemal Atatürk olmak üzere tüm gazilerimizi de rahmetle, tazimle yad ediyorum. Türkiye Cumhuriyeti, asırlardır hürriyetinden ve onurundan taviz vermektense ölmeyi tercih eden asil bir milletin şahlanışının, küllerinden yeniden doğuşunun nişanesidir. Türk milleti 29 Ekim 1923'te bir kez daha tüm dünyaya iradesine pranga vurdurmayacağını, kendi kaderi üzerinde hiç kimsenin müdahil olamayacağını kanıyla ve canıyla ilan etmiştir. Hasta adam ilan ettikleri Osmanlı'nın mirasını talan için Anadolu'ya koşanlar Milletimizin cesareti, kararlılığı ve mücadelesi karşısında büyük bir hizmet yaşamış, Gazi'nin veciz ifadesiyle geldikleri gibi gitmişlerdir. İstiklal Harbimizi zafere taşıyan, Cumhuriyetimize hayat veren ruh, tıpkı 94 yıl önce olduğu gibi bugün de dimdik ayaktadır. 15 Temmuz ihaneti karşısında milletimizin 250 şehit ve 2193 gazi pahasına gösterdiği şanlı direniş, işte bu ruhun ifadesidir. O gece kadını erkeği, gençli yaşlısıyla milletimizin tüm fertleri iradelerine, değerlerine, Cumhuriyet'in kazanımlarına sahip çıkmışlardır. Bağımsızlık karakteri olan böyle necip, böyle kahraman bir milletin mensubu olmaktan iftihar ediyoruz. Millete efendilik yoktur, hizmet vardır. Düsturuyla hiçbir ayrım gözetmeden ülkemize en iyi şekilde hizmet etmek için gece gündüz çalışıyoruz. Son 15 yılda demokrasiden özgürlüklere, ticaretten yatırımlara, sağlıktan dış politikaya kadar tüm alanlarda hayata geçirdiğimiz tarihi reformlar bu irademizin en açık ispatıdır. Bugün dünyadaki tüm mazlum ve mağdurların umut kapısı Türkiye'dir. En kanlı, eli kanlı terör örgütlerinin hedefi olmamızın da başta gelen sebebi budur. DAEŞ, PKK, PYD, YPG ve FETÖ gibi katil sürülerinin bizi hedeflerimizden alıkoymasına izin vermedik, vermeyeceğiz. Manşetlerle, tezgahlarla, üzerimize salınan piyonlarla çarpışa 2023 hedeflerimiz doğrultusunda yolumuza devam ediyoruz. Dost ve kardeşlerimizin desteği, gönlünü ve gözünü ülkemize kilitlemiş mazlumların duası, aziz milletimizin birlik ve beraberliğiyle inşallah hedeflerimize ulaşacağız. Bu düşüncelerle ülkemizin gurur günü olan 29 Ekim Cumhuriyet Bayramımızı bir kez daha tebrik ediyor. Milletimize sağlık, huzurluk ve esenlik diliyorum. Şehitlerimizin ruhları şad olsun. Cumhuriyetimizin 94. kuruluş yıl dönümü kutlu olsun. Recep Tayyip Erdoğan, Türkiye Cumhurbaşkanı. Ladies and gentlemen, as I conclude my remarks, I would like to reiterate my gratitude to Excellency Prime Minister Kayre and very distinguished guests for their participation on this occasion and for commemorating Republic Day together with us. Long live the Turkish-Somali Brotherhood. Hanolata valaltinimiyata Somalia iyo Türkiga. Thank you very much.
Distinguished guests, I now have the honor to invite His Excellency Mr. Prime Minister to the floor to deliver his speech. Şimdi Somali Başbakanı Sayın Hasan Ali Kayre konuşmalarını yapmak üzere kürsüye geliyor.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Safiirka dowladda Turkiga u fadhiya dalka Soomaaliya iyo safiirada kale marti sharafta madaxda dowlad goboleedyada Soomaaliyeed xildhibaanada senatarada wasiirada bulshada rayidka labada guddoomiye ku-xigeen baarlamaanka iyo dhammaan dadka Soomaaliyeed iyo marti sharafta kale ee halkan joogtaba marka ugu horeysa waxaan idinku salaamay salaanta islaamka wassalaamu calaykum waraxmatullahi wabarakaatu. Safiir, waxaan kaaga mahad celinayaa casuumadda aad nagu casuumtay halkan. Waxaan salaan iyo qadarin kaaga sidaa anigoo ku hadlaya dowladda iyo magaca shacabka Soomaaliyeed. Waxaan idinkuga hambaleynayaa sanad guurada 94aad ee maalintan qiimaha leh oo aad u dabaaldegaysaan maanta. I understand the Republic Day is Turkey's most important holiday. Therefore, I brought a message from the people and the government of Somalia to congratulate you, Ambassador, and the staff of this embassy who have tirelessly engaged with all sectors of government and society in order to assist, as well as, even more importantly, improve the depth of the links and relationship between our two nations. They state that the Somali nation is grateful for the constant assistance from our brothers of Turkey would almost be understatement, Mr. Ambassador. In fact, the presence here today of so many of our parliamentarians, members of the executive branch and of government, and representatives of our civil society speak volumes of the extensive relationship between Somalia and Turkey. I could go on all day about the many manifestations of this shared link between our two nations, from humanitarian assistance, security, social and economic sphere throughout the country. From the moment His Excellency Recep Tayyip Erdogan first visited in Somalia in August 2011, when he was still a prime minister, as the first non-African leader to Somalia in 2 decades, to today, the relationship between our two nations has grown from strength to strength. But it's important to note this is something that we're still working to even strengthen further. I would also like to take this opportunity to express my own and the cabinet of the nation's gratitude to the people and the government of your country, and in particular, you, Ambassador, His Excellency Ambassador Olgan Becker, as well as the staff of this embassy, for their assistance in helping us in the aftermath of the despicable terrorist attack of the 14th of this month. The aim and cost of terrorism is unfortunately something both of our nations are very much aware of, but I stand here with you today fully assured that neither of our people will yield to terrorism and stand shoulder to shoulder in fighting against all who seek to undermine the peace and prosperity of our nations. Your Excellencies, I'm confident that we have an exciting future that will continue to be forged and strengthened by the people of our two nations in all spheres of our lives, be it economic, cultural, or society. In society of the work we do in all those aspects, particularly on the areas of security. waxaan rabaa markaa annagoo u hambalyeynayna intaanan halkan isugu timid dowladda aan ugu dhownahay saaxiibka ula nahay inaan shacabka Soomaaliyeed iyo dadka halkan joogaba u sheego in safarkii aniga iyo wafdigaygu aan ku tagnay hadda inaan ku soo heshiinay inaan sii adkayno xiriirka labada dal, inaan bilowno inaan ka wada shaqeyno arrimaha kobcinta dhaqaalaha, in sanadka soo socda haddii Ilaahay yiraahdo aan bilowno golo dhaqaale oo ka kala imaanaya ganacsatada labada wadan iyo golaha wasiirada labada wadan si loo kobciyo dhaqaalaha dalkeena iyo dalkoodaba, inaan uga helno suuq badeecooyinka halkan aan ka soo saarno oo loogu iibgooyo dalka Turkiga. waxaan ku heshiinay inay gacan weyn ka qaataan inay amniga dalka wax nagala qabtaan oo ay sidaasna mar dhow bilaabi doonaan. waxaan ku heshiinay in labada wadan la isu sii furo lana kordhiyo fursadda ardayda Soomaaliyeed ay u hesho inay dalka Turkiga wax ku soo bartaan. sidaas daraadeed waxaa muuqata maanta meeshan aan isugu nimid xiriirka labada wadan aan ku leenahay aan wada leenahay waxaan idinkaga sidaa markaa fariinta aan xambaarsanaa markii aan safarku ka soo noqday waxaan ku heshiinay inaan yeelanno xiriir dheer oo ka qoto dheer kan hadda aan leenahay oo taabanaya meel walba sidaas daraaddeed ayaan aada ugu faraxsanahay maanta inaan halkan imid oo aan la qaybsanno maalintan farxaddooda ah dowladdaas aan walaalaha la nahay ee Turkiga waxaana safiirka iyo dadka la shaqeeya kulligood u sheegayaa in xukuumadda iyo dowladda Soomaaliya dhammaan qaybaheeda oo kala duwan ay diyaar u tahay inaan la shaqeyno waxna la qabsanno sidoo kale ma ilaabi doono gurmadkii ay noo soo gurbadeen laga soo bilaabo 2011kii markii ugu horreysay uu yimid madaxweynahooda halkan dhaawacii nagu dhacay maalintii 14 Oktoobarna ma ilaabayno waxay ahaayeen dowladda ugu horreysay ee gacanna siisa walaaltinimadaas ku dhisan qalbiga oo annaga iyo dowladda naga dhaxeeya ayaan kula shaqeyn doonaa waana ku dhiirigelinayaa shacabka Soomaaliyeed inaad idinkuna caawisaan waxaan idin sheegayaa markii ay tageen la geeyey dadkii dhaawacmay halkan laga qaaday Turkiga madaxweynaha Turkigu saacadu u wareysanay sida xaalkooda uu yahay wasiirkooda caafimaadka iyo ra'iisul wasaare ku-xigeenkooda ayaa loo xil saaray inay soo dhaweeyaan hadda markii aan tegey isbitaaladii aan tegey madax Turkiya ayaa kor taagneed dadkii Soomaaliyeed oo meesha ku xanuunsanaa oo lagu dabiibayay waxay noo muujiyaan walaaltinimo dhab ah waxaan noo muujin doonaa walaaltinimo dhab ah waana mahadsantihiin wassalaamu calaykum waraxmatullahi wabarakaatuh
Now I respectfully invite both His Excellency Prime Minister and Ambassador Olgan Bekar for a small ceremony. They will cut the cake together. Ladies and gentlemen, we are delighted to offer today some examples of the Turkish cuisine. Enjoy, bon appetit, afiyet olsun.